Good afternoon, America. Today we're going to talk about jobs, which is a little bit of a different subject. In fact, we're going to have to probably split it into three different aspects. The economy and its general aspect of jobs, what I'm going to do about jobs, and the government's interaction with the economy in the name of things like entitlements. Things of that nature are a big part of the economy, and we'll talk about that. So first of all, jobs in the general cast of things. We have to look at jobs as though they're not really coming back. We've had an aspect of job creation called globalization, where jobs have been spread out across the world, and various governments and various nation states have lost jobs because the lower types of lower paying jobs have shifted to countries where they pay lower wages. So globalization has cost countries jobs. There's always been the anticipation that those jobs would probably come back. That's not really true, because what's happening here is we're facing what would be equivalent to an industrial revolution. Something that was near to what we had in the late 1800s and early 1900s. The jobs are being replaced by mechanical things. Computers in the case of administrative jobs, robots in the case of mechanical jobs. And those jobs are not going to come back. So we have to face the prospect that we're going to have to deal with a job economy where a person needs to make $20 an hour. $20 an hour is equivalent to, I think, $40,000 a year, or very close. And that's the average wage of an American family. So, let's look at that. How does a person make $20 an hour? Well, there's a lot of people out there that aren't worth $20 an hour. So, what's our job? Our job is to make them worth $20 an hour. Now, that's a win-win deal. Why is it a win-win deal? One, if I'm the person out of work, now I got a job. Two is the country benefits because they've got a contributing citizen. So, the name of the game here is to get everybody working and to get those people who aren't working into a position where they have the training and the skill sets and gaining the skill sets necessary to get a good job. The government takes on a little bit of an extra duty in this circumstance that I consider to be temporary, because of the fact that the best place for job creation is not the government, it's the private sector. Government jobs do not create wealth. Without wealth, we don't progress as a society. Government does not do that. Private sector jobs that create things that get sold commercially create wealth, and that's what we have to have. So if the government gets involved with something, it has to be temporary. It has to cause something to happen to transfer those people out back into the regular private workforce. But now is the time where we've got a tremendous amount of unemployment. The government's trying to sell us on the idea that it's 8.3%. There's a larger construct of unemployment that actually puts it at 15.5%. If you start to count the people who have dropped out of the workforce because they're tired of looking for work, it goes up around 20%. No matter how you cut it, we're in a bad spot. So it's good time for a government to kick in. And I propose a program that's very similar to the one that FDR instituted during the Great Depression, and it was called the WPA, the Works Progress Association, or Administration. It was a full employment program. It employed people to do jobs that were infrastructure-oriented, things like park improvement, road improvement. In the case of FDR, it was culvert improvement, irrigation improvement, All these things that are necessary, and they're still necessary today. But the object of our jobs is to create a more productive citizen, someone who has the skill set, who can step out of our position and back into the workforce and be a valuable contributor. That's what we're looking for now. That's my jobs program. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I encourage you to go to proud.com. There you can donate to my campaign. You can read my biography and qualifications for the presidency. You can also, from there, go to americanselect.org and click a support vote for me. I'm Jeffrey David Proud, and I approve of this message. I made it.